Hi, Bill Boonstra, Bluestone Perennials owner and manager. Today we're looking at a Tilmor cultivating tractor, which we just adore. I've been asked to pick out 5 of my favorite things. I don't know if I can stop at 5, I'll try. We've got Carl up on the tractor, so Carl will say hello.
Hey.
He's allowed to smile too. So the first thing we love so much is that the design is so simple that the weight is really light, so we're not compacting our soil very much. We also have a complete view from the driver's seat. We can see everything that's happening. On some of our older cultivating tractors, we just had a narrow little look at what was happening with the cultivation and the plants. For here, we can watch them pass right underneath. We have, how am I gonna stop at 5? I'll try. You can see ample lights everywhere. There's actually light bars under here. And it's the coolest thing at night. If I'm behind and I'm out here cultivating, it's like a cone of daylight, like 20 yards in a circle. You have to really see it to believe it. The other things that we like are all the adjustments are very easy to make. And once they're settled in, we can micro control the depth of our cultivators here, where in the past, most of that was hydraulically controlled on our other tractors and it's hard to get it right. Here it's an actual hard stop in inch increments on how far the cultivators are working underneath. We get complete freedom and flexibility on how many and what set of cultivators to put on. And they change out really easily. There's a boom and a crane. We never change our stuff out, but it's just real simple break. They come loose, they swing out of the way, the next one goes in. The greatest thing though is the fact that on this cultivating rig, I'm going against a spring here. As these are turning, see if I'm strong enough to hold it up in the air, that is breaking up the soil and these fingers are flexible. So even if we're bumping the plants, that's all we're doing. We're just bumping them and we're not actually breaking a lot of roots. So as they're coming along, the fingers are breaking the soil up and it's broken up right around the plant. It's all mechanical in the genius of the Tilmor design. I don't know if you can see these lower fingers here, but those are sinking into the soil and that's what's making these guys spin. So that it's so simple, so dirt easy. I can't believe no one else came up with this sooner. A lot of cultivation then will furrow the fields a bit, which will give you a bit of trouble, but on the back, say goodbye to Carl. On the back then, we're using the Tine Weeder setup, and as you can tell, it just leaves it a perfectly flat field. When we come back and we need to spray, there are no furrows. All of our spray nozzles stay the exact same height. This totally breaks up, no weed escapes coming through here, and we can control the angle of attack on these for how aggressively we want to cultivate, as well as the height adjustment, which is just one wrench and be able to pull a cotter pin and you can adjust anything on these tractors. So if you're in field operations and you like to break the soil up to start the weeds coming before they even compete with any moisture or anything, you really ought to take a look at what Tilmor has to offer. We are so pleased we found them that I hope you'll check them out too. Thank you.